Hello everyone, welcome back to our study of mind rubrics, and the rubric that we study today is dancing. Now interestingly, I don't think there's a lot of thing to explain about what the rubric means per se. It means dancing. But what is interesting is that Kent has given the rubric as dancing, but if you see the newer repertories, I think the rubric is represented in a better manner, where they say that desire for dancing, or aversion dancing, or aggravation dancing, amelioration dancing. Here it's just pure dancing, and it only shows all remedies where there is a tendency to dance, a tendency to get into this mode of dancing. That's what is the idea you get when you read all the remedies that Kent has given in this particular rubric. So I read all the high grade remedy provings, and almost in all of them, within the first paragraph in Allen's encyclopedia, it is written that there is impulsive desire to dance and enjoy and all of that. So that's what you will see in this rubric, where there is activity. Dance is a physical activity of dancing, to a rhythm, to a tone, where you're dancing to a rhythm, to a tone, to a music, hmm? And which creates pleasure, huh? Pleasure, and it entertains other. What is important here is dance has the capacity to entertain others, make it enjoyable for others, where it's a form of expressing your happiness, your joy, your feelings. It sometimes dance can also be used to express other feelings like anger, also like sadness also. There is a dance which expresses anger, which expresses joy, which expresses sadness. So there are different forms of expressing your emotion in dancing, and by expressing this you are entertaining others. So the important thing is expressing, showing, presenting. It's not like you are happy and you're sitting. You want to show it, you want to express it, you want others to see it, you want others also to sort of know about it and experience that feeling. That is what is dancing: entertaining and expressing your happiness, your joy. So the highest grade remedy that Kent gives for this particular rubric is Tarentula, and I think all of us know Tarentula as this hyperactive, restless remedy, which is always seeking attention. So Tarantula wants to dance, wants to entertain, to catch your attention, to catch your focus. It wants all the focus on itself, nowhere else. And many times, this dancing can also be in the form of convulsive movements, just twitching, huh? Just twitching of the eye, or suddenly hand movements like this, hmm? Like this, where the movement seems rhythmic, convulsive, and they seem to be present only in the presence of others. I remember one case that this woman, she presented with complaints of convulsions. So I asked her, what is the convulsion? Can you tell me when you have, how you have the convulsion? She says, that I don't know when I have. So I said, then what happens actually? So she says, no, it generally happens only when somebody is there at home. I said, how can that happen only when somebody is there at home? So she says that she will develop this convulsion, and during this convulsion this is what husband says actually, that during this convulsion we will see that it starts like this, and then if I somehow get busy, many times I see the convulsion stops. But if I start giving attention and I say, oh, what is happening, your hand is moving like this, the convulsion becomes more and more and more and more intense. Then she said, yes, that I also agree. But then I asked her, you only told me, no, now that you don't know what actually happens to you. So then she's, no, I know a little bit, etc. So this is what you will see in Tarantula. There is also feigning sickness. Their sickness is being presented to seek attention. All these convulsive movements, all this sort of dancing movements, all these entertaining movements here are all to catch the attention of the opposite person. If I am getting attention, then I will become more and more confident, more and more at that, because I want you to continue to give me attention. It is not I got attention, now I am satisfied, things are getting normal. No, it will become more intense in Tarantula. Huh? The next remedy is Belladonna. Belladonna has congestion of brain, headache. That's what we learn. So, and what you will see is many times Belladonna is very important for ailments after a dream. This is at least what I have observed in my practice. Many times, even before the acute illness of high grade fever or cold, cough, whatever, they will say that yesterday night I had seen a movie or something happened, and then I saw a dream. The dream was very horrific. There was lot of murder, mutilation, violence, hitting, striking, war, robbery, all this. I felt so scared seeing all of that, and then morning I woke up with this high grade fever, suddenly high grade fever with intense headache and congestion. And what will happen is, during this headache, during this congestion, they will start complaining that, oh my god, this I am feeling so congested, so heavy, that I am getting all these thoughts in fear, and in that fear they will do all these violent actions or violent movement. The important thing in Belladonna is violence. In the dream we saw violence, in the actions also, or even in the dancing also, you will see violent dancing movement, where you are dancing in such a manner that you are hurting others or you are getting hurt, but you are continuously in this mania. Because of this head congestion, you are in this mania, and in this mania you are dancing, you are hurting, injuring, creating violence. That is what Belladonna dancing is like. It is violent, hurtful, painful, but you don't recognize the pain because you are in this mania because of congestion of the brain. Next is Cicuta verosa. Cicuta verosa, it is like a um, mm, mm, again, see what comes up, if you have observed till now, is even though the rubric is dancing, a lot of these remedies are seem to be very common for convulsions. So Belladonna, I gave convulsions. That this violent movement can be in the form of convulsions also. Tarantula also will present with convulsive movements, dancing, etc. While they are active in their daily life, yeah, they will like music, they will like dancing, etc. Is there, but a lot of this has to do with involuntary movements also. That is what you will see in Cicuta. There is involuntary movements, convulsive movements, like that. Cicuta also is a very very highly regarded remedy for convulsions, no, violent convulsions, very distorting convulsions, etc. And here what you will see is, there is mood change in Cicuta, there is mood change in the aura phase before the convulsion. So they will say, the whole day I was very happy, that day we had a very great time, the whole family met, we had a family guard a party, we partied, we ate food, we enjoyed, we had our great time. But I don't know what happened. By evening, something, I started to feel that something is terribly wrong, something is, कुछ बहुत बुरा होने वाला है, something very very bad is going to happen. I don't know what, but I really have this strong sense that something really bad is going to happen, and I'm anxious. What is going to happen? Very scared, anxious. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? And then I started having this convulsions, and these are very very gross convulsions, such gross convulsions, such violent moment that people get scared looking at me, and they feel, how is she even alive with after such a violent convulsion. Generally, after convulsions, patients recover within 30 minutes, 1 hour of sleeping. They'll say, after convulsion I sleep for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and then I recover and everything is fine. But here in Cicuta, they will say, I require day or 2 days to recover. For 2 days I have to rest. Such violent convulsions Cicuta has. So this is what is important in Cicuta. In the aura phase, you will see lot of excitement, dancing, joy, partying, all that, followed by negative emotion, and then they will develop convulsion. This is what you will see in Cicuta. And also Cicuta is seems to create sort of confounding, confusing sort of feeling. Till now I was happy, suddenly why am I sad? Till now everything was good, we were partying, suddenly why I'm getting all these bad feelings that something bad is going to happen. What is happening? What has changed? They and then they seem to go into their childhood phase. They seem to lose the sense of age, that I am actually an elderly person now. They start behaving, they start talking, they start feeling like a child, like a small child. The patient may be 30 years, 40 years, 50 years old, but suddenly they will start liking to behave like a child, giggle like a child, laugh like a child, enjoy like a child, play with toys. You're just a small, you're behaving like a small child. No, I want this toy, this toy is so good, no, no. This kind of very like अरे एकदम बच्चा हो गया ये, हाँ. Like she has become like a small child again. She's playing with dolls and she's asking what happened to her. That is what you will see in Cicuta verosa. Childishness in adults, childlike behavior. Then you have Cocculus. Cocculus, I have not seen it so much. I have not seen this symptom so much of Cocculus in practice, but it's very clearly written in the proving that Cocculus is very joyous, excitable, moody, wanting to interact, so on and so forth. So I just copied one or two sim. See, this is the symptom written in Cocculus. Flotsam, contented, joyous, has become witty. Witty. This is what is important. Witty is see, Cocculus, generally we learn the popular rubric of Cocculus is what? That recognizes things but cannot respond. So Cocculus is a poison if used for hunting. If it hits the animal, the animal sort of becomes paralyzed, and it is not able to respond, and it is not able to run away, even though it knows that now the hunter will come and catch me and take me and he will completely kill me. So you know what is happening, but you are not able to respond, you are not able to react to the situation. Witty is exactly opposite to that, where you are having very strong sharp senses and you are reacting very very wittily, very very sharply, very very to the point, and people are amazed by your awareness, by your consciousness. That is what is Cocculus, where people are creating jokes which is which has to do with presence of mind. He's so much present in the moment, he's so much aware about everything, and he cracked a joke out of that awareness. That kind of joking, that kind of joy, that kind of laughter, and that kind of I think that is where maybe they must be doing some dancing and movements in that joy, in that laughter, in that mood. Hmm? Hmm? That is what is Cocculus. Hmm? Then the next remedy is Crocus. Now, Crocus, all of us know, no, it has this tendency to be very moody. One time very sad, one time very happy, and impulsive. Suddenly kisses someone, suddenly starts weeping. So sudden change in mood, suddenly very happy, suddenly very sad, so happy that they will start hugging, kissing, all of this, so happy that they cannot stop weeping, etc. So this kind of sudden change which is uncontrollable, the important word in Crocus is uncontrolled, impulsive. I cannot control this joy, I cannot control myself and stop singing or stop dancing, I just have to do it, it's so much in me, I have to, it just moves automatically, everything just moves. That is what is Crocus. Hmm? Hyoscyamus. Now, Hyoscyamus is very similar to Belladonnas because they belong to the same family. In Hyoscyamus, what you see is this sort of desire to desire to be naked, desire to be lurid, desire to um, mm, dance and become naked and just enjoy life, just forget all of this. What's there? Hmm? So this kind of lascivious mania where you have this intense sexuality. In Hyoscyamus, what is stimulated a lot is sexuality and suspicion. So in Belladonna, it was violence. In Hyoscyamus, it is sexuality. That in Hyoscyamus, they will have all these. Hyoscyamus also has congestion of brain, and there is lot of thoughts being created because there is congestion. But all these thoughts in Hyoscyamus are to create suspicion, are to create doubt, that especially with regards to relationship, especially with regards to sexuality. So they are always scared that their partner is going to betray them and sleep with someone else. So all the time suspicious, what is she doing, why did she look here, why did she look there, why did she, no, where, cover your face, cover. This kind of intense suspiciousness of their wife, of their partner, and making the life of the partner hell because they are so suspicious, so doubtful, because they themselves are so much sexually aroused and active that they feel everybody is so much sexually aroused and active, and they just, everybody in this world just wants sexuality, sex, and sex. So that's what they see everywhere. That is why she will have a relationship or he will have a relationship, constantly feeling now, if not today, tomorrow she will betray, if not today, tomorrow. That kind of suspicious mania is Hyoscyamus. And sometimes when that suspicious is not there, the sometimes you can see the hypersexual, hyper excited mood where they are, where, we know, no, people who have this sexual mania, they will dance, they will like to have very awkward different positions of sex and all that kind of excitement, dancing, mm, partying. That's what you will see in Hyoscyamus. Sepia, I think Sepia, all of us know, it's a form of exercise. For Sepia, the more they dance, the more they do nowadays activities like Zumba, like yeah, Zumba is a very good exercise for Sepia. If I do Zumba where 1 hour continuously I am dancing, that kind of hectic, long, continued, violent exercise ameliorates. That is Sepia, where you want to dance and dance for a very long time so that you completely drain and exhaust yourself. That is what Sepia craves for. That is what they they are ameliorated by dancing for a very 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 long time, for long hours, 1 hour, 2 hour dancing, 3 hour dancing program, that really relieves sepia, that really gets out their passion, their intensity. Sepia is a passionate remedy. I feel very excited by dance. I love dancing. I am so much in craze of dancing that I just want to dance and nothing else. What else? That's it. That's what passionate people will do. They will just do what they like. I will just do this, I will do this, and I want to keep doing this, keep doing. Not 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, 7 hour, whole day. That is sepia. Passionate about dancing. Last remedy, stramonium. Stramonium, again same family, like Hyoscyamus, like Belladonna. In stramonium also there is congestion of brain, creating mania. Out of that fears, out of that delusions, they will start dancing, they will start doing all these kinds of convulsive reaction out of fear. But the main thing in stramonium is that in their fear they want support, they want, they seek. So that's why you have religious mania. Only god can save me from all these ghosts. It is not human beings who can save me, only god can save me. That is what is stramonium. Religious mania, support, begging, beseeching. So they are begging God, please God, come and save me. Only you can save me. Or they will beg someone else or some strong person. They will beg and plead that only you can save me in this situation. Only you can save me from this robbers, from this violent ghosts that are coming to kill me, get me. That is stramonium. Okay. There are no sub rubrics given by Kent. Cross references, I think one important cross reference is cheerfulness, which is not given in Kent, but uh, mm, mm, but if you see, cheerfulness has to do with feeling joy, feeling excitement, but that in this cheerfulness it will not necessarily be expressed only in the form of dancing. In cheerfulness your joy can be expressed in other ways also, like you laugh uncontrollably, like you crack jokes, like you sing songs, like you dance. So there is more to cheerfulness rather than only dance. In cheerful, dance is one part of expressing your happiness. In cheerfulness the mood is also consistent, it's only happy mood. In dance, as we discussed, it can be different mood, sometimes out of fear, sometimes out of passion, sometimes out of excitement, sometimes out of happiness, sometimes out of sadness. So dancing is a physical activity, but the emotion can vary. It can sometimes be out of happiness, sometimes be out of sadness, sometimes out of fear. But cheerfulness, the mood is consistent, it is happy mood, and the expressions can be different. Like dancing can be one expression, but there can be other expressions like laughing, singing, etc. That's the difference. Okay, so that's it, friends. I hope this rubric helps in your understanding about homeopathy, and hope you learned something. I really look forward for your feedbacks. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. See you all in our next video. Till then,